Now, people, what's the name of this podcast? The Reawaken. So allow me to bring awareness to you again concerning energy and money. You may have your own perspective and belief, as you should, but notice I said but. It's nothing wrong with taking in another viewpoint. To take in means to include or and hold within. Tracee Ellis Ross, who I love, a beautiful woman, great actress, and a funny woman, I must say, who's never afraid to say what's on her mind. She was being interviewed by Emma Grady here on YouTube. You should check out the full interview, by the way. Let me play this clip and I'll be right back.
Can I ask you about your relationship to money?
Oh, God, yeah. So my mother was really great with money. And the initial messaging I was given is that money is energy.
Let's pause real quick and then I'm gonna get right back into this clip. Tracee Ellis Ross, her mom, the famous Diana Ross, if y'all guys know, had told her that money is energy. What is the true definition of energy? The ability to do work, which is defined as the capacity to exert a force that causes an object to move, which means how much money you can have or hold within. How much capacity do you hold? But remember, also with energy is defined as the capacity to exert a force that causes an object to move. So what is that force that causes the object, which would be money, to move? But we're not done yet. Let's play the video.
Wow. Really? What does she mean by that?
It means money is energy, and it's abundant energy. That's all it is. And so somewhere early on, I learned that I will always be abundant.
Not meaning you would always have money.
I felt like, and I've had times where I haven't had as much money. There's been times where I didn't have the same amount of money that I was raised with, you know what I mean? Don't hold on to it tightly. I am not stingy with my money. That's what I mean about energy. I feel like if you hold on to it tightly, so my mom used to grab a handful of sand and go, see, if you hold on to it too tightly, it all comes out. If you hold it like this, you can keep it, right? So hold it with an open hand.
Tracee Ellis Ross said that's why you cannot hold on to money. Don't hold tight. Don't cling to it. Release it. I agree with her. If a person doesn't have great discernment or wisdom, then they could release to anyone or anywhere in the wrong season, because there's a thing called appointed time. Now, real quick, if you don't mind, men and women, can I go a little deeper? This is definitely for the mature and the grown and sexy. Now, when we are dealing with energy, we must attach that to a foundation. What am I talking about? Allow me to give you an example. And this example has nothing to do with age, but it has everything to do with life experiences. You are a person who lost a job, been looking for a job for some time now, can't find a job. You have bills, children, mortgage, rent, a wife, a husband, animals, car note, health insurance, food on the table, and so much more to take care of. And you've been looking for a job for some time now. Family and friends cannot help you, or they did all they could to help you. You use all your strength and you try by your might. You use all your smarts and your intelligence as well, and you're still unable to find a job. It sounds like, in this example, that person needs a foundation. Sound like to me, in that example that I just gave you, that energy, which would be money, is unable to locate that person by force. I'm going somewhere with this. Hang in there to the end. When we're dealing with energy, especially when it comes to money, men and women, we are dealing with manifesting. You know, manifestation, which is not a bad thing. All right, my fellow Christians, don't leave yet. Stay to the end. Hang in there. I'm going somewhere with this. Energy concerning money is manifesting. And to manifest, you need a foundation. A foundation is something that's unwaverable, unshakable. It is solid. Then you are able to build on it, something that lasts for a long time, something that is longevity. Can I share something with you? And then I'm going to wrap this up. Before I share what I got to share, remember what I said in the beginning? You have your own perspective and beliefs, as you should, men and women. But there's nothing wrong with taking in another person's viewpoint. To take in means to include or and hold within. Now, Tracee Ellis Ross and her mother Diana Ross as saying that money is energy. And we don't attach energy, which is money, to a foundation. And like the example I gave you, and all hell breaks loose because you need a foundation. And when the money withers away, because it will, because everything breaks, everything fades away. Everything leaves. It's a thing. It doesn't last forever here on earth. So if you don't have a sturdy foundation to support that, to receive that energy, which is that money, to have that money come in, you become desperate and you will do any and everything to attract it, to manifest it in the wrong way. And this is how we have a Diddy situation, a Jay-Z situation, and the list goes on. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to be sharing something with y'all. So back to me sharing what I wanted to share. The word of God says, now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all that we ask or think. That word abundantly means plentiful. The Lord can give you plenty than what you can think or what you even can ask him, regardless of what situation you are in, because he will be that foundation, which is unshakable, unwaverable, strong and sturdy, so that you can be able to build on it regardless of any situation, any circumstances, and that energy, that money will flow to you. Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all that we ask or think, accordingly to the power at work within us. Let me repeat that. Accordingly to the power at work within us. That word power means the ability, the capacity. How much capacity you have in you. How much power do you have in you? How much ability, how much capacity you have in you, so that the Lord can work within you and through you. Are you teachable? Are you eager, willing, and ready? Are you a good listener? Do you take accountability? So that energy, which is that money, will be able to flow to you. Because like Tracee Ellis Ross said, the knowledge, the information her mother gave her, money is energy. But what is good energy if you don't have a good foundation to build upon it, regardless of what circumstances and situation that can happen in your life, such as the example that I had gave. Real quick, if you are new here to the Reawaken Podcast, check out the description box for more information on the Reawaken Podcast. All right, everyone, that's all I have, and I'll see y'all on another video.